Hello everyone, welcome back to RCH Builders. So, I'm trying to see what we can do about wrapping this stuff up real quick. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and replace this handrail. That'll be my first thing for today, and then we'll go from there. I've already cut all the pieces, I believe, for what we need. So I'm going to take this loose and start putting it together. Alright, there we go. Got this handrail fixed. I tacked it in with finish nails and then screwed the handrails in afterwards. I also replaced this one last picket over here, as you can see, that was missing. So this part's done. Now move on to the next thing and knock that out real quick. Alright, that's all I'm going to nail it for now. Whenever I do the second layer, I'll nail it the rest of the way. I don't want too many nails in my way when I do the second layer because I'm going to be more apt to hit a nail with the second nail that way. I cut the piece of 1/2-inch plywood to level this flooring out with what is there existing now. I'm going to go ahead and put it in and nail it about every 6 to 8 inches on each one of those joists. There we go. Now that's finished. There's actually only one more thing I gotta do out here right now. This window here, the outside part has rotted along the edges here. It's pretty solid right where the window comes down, but the rest of it is worn out. So we're gonna cut that off out there and replace that. So we'll be doing that from the outside. But in here, I have already, ahead of time, before I started videoing, I sanded out all the last of the corners, and I did bed coat around that receptacle and up inside that closet from where we did that light in there. But from there, it should be just minor sanding. He's going to sand that just before he paints it, because it'll take probably 2 or 3 days for that to dry with the humidity in here right now. And he's got to paint all the other rooms anyways. There's no point for me coming back just to sand that little bit. I'm leaving that little sanding block right there for him to be able to do it. It's super easy to do anyways. But yeah, so he's going to do that just before he paints. But now we're going to go outside and fix this window. All right, there we go. That's just a temporary fix, really, to maybe get him another year or two out of this window. He's just doesn't have the money to replace the windows yet. Probably when the next couple years, he's going to probably replace this window and the other one in the room over there. I think those are the only two windows that are probably still original to when the addition was done. All the other windows have been replaced at some point. So, but you know, it's functional. It'll work. He's going to caulk it even more. It needs to be caulked across the top and all that. It's just and paint it. But that's for the painters. Him and his friend who are going to be helping, his friends who's going to be helping him. But as far as my part goes, it is now at least solid, nailed in, and the sill is watertight. Once this dries, I'm going to leave the window cracked for a good while to help let that dry before closing it, because if I close it all the way, it's going to seal the window shut. But that's going to be it, I believe, for this video. And it for this job, unless he has me come back and do some of the flooring. Again, he's trying to save some money there. Flooring, it's just takes time. That's the big thing. It's going to be LVP flooring. You've seen how easy that is to put down, so no reason he can't do it. It just has to do with the time frame thing. He does already have this house, a tenant going to be moving in, but he's got a little bit of time before they're supposed to move in. So with that being the case, he's probably going to try and do as much of the flooring as he can after doing his regular job during the day. And then if he can't get it done in time, then he'll probably have me come out and try and knock out the last bit of flooring, whatever that may be. But as far as this video goes, I guess that's going to be it. I'm just going to pack up all my stuff and be ready to move on out of here. So hope you've enjoyed watching. Hope you enjoyed this project. It's real small, nothing big, it's just helping out a previous customer. I've done work on his house and other houses with his family members. And so with that being the case, you know, just helping him out with it. It's not a big time job. It's, you know, nothing like that. But sometimes that's what we've got for work, is just small little stuff like this. So again, hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you the next time.